November 14, 2025. Just past midnight. Russia's most defended port. 12 S-400 systems worth billions. 4 Ukrainian missiles from 600 kilometers away. What happened next shattered Russian air defense mythology forever. Novorossiysk was Russia's untouchable fortress, bigger than St. Petersburg, more strategic than Murmansk. 12 S-400 launchers, multiple Pantsir systems, layers of radar. Russian generals called it impossible to strike. But Ukraine found the weakness. Today, I'm breaking down this entire operation, the tactical genius, the physics exploitation, the devastating execution. You'll see exactly how Ukraine turned a $20 billion port into a burning wreck. Let's dive in. Novorossiysk is Russia's largest port, handles 40% of their oil exports. Millions of barrels flow through here daily, revenue that directly funds the war machine. Infrastructure worth over $20 billion. The defenses? Absolutely massive. 12 S-400 launchers, each worth $500 million, 400-kilometer engagement range, can track hundreds of targets simultaneously. Pantsir systems for close-range defense. NEBO-M radars providing complete coverage. This was fortress-level protection. Russian propaganda showcased it constantly. Our most protected port after Moscow. Military analysts worldwide agreed. This target was untouchable. Too many layers, too much firepower. Attacking would require overwhelming force, dozens of missiles, massive resources, unacceptable losses. That's what conventional wisdom said. But Ukraine doesn't play by conventional rules. They saw a physics problem with a physics solution. They saw psychological vulnerabilities in Russian training. They saw economic targets that would cripple operations. Most importantly, they saw that expensive doesn't mean invincible. Ukrainian engineers identified the S-400's fatal weakness: Earth's curvature. Those powerful radars can't see through the planet. Basic physics, unavoidable limitation. At sea level, radar horizon is about 25 kilometers. No amount of power can overcome this. Ukraine's long Neptune missiles fly just meters above the waves. Sea-skimming profile, 900 kilometers per hour. Below the radar horizon, completely invisible. But Ukraine added psychological warfare. Russian operators prioritize high-altitude threats, fast-moving objects, large radar signatures. This training is drilled into them for years. It becomes instinct, so Ukraine gave them exactly that. Dozens of cheap FP-1 and FP-2 drones. High altitude, multiple vectors, maximum radar signature. Each drone costs maybe $500. Simple, expendable, effective. But on Russian screens, major threats. The psychological effect was devastating. Russian operators saw mass swarm attack. Their training took over. Engage the biggest threats first. S-400 missiles worth $2 million each started launching, chasing $500 drones. Pantsir systems fired frantically at decoys, expensive interceptors burning through inventory, operators doing exactly what they were trained to do, exactly what Ukraine wanted. Meanwhile, the real threat remained invisible. 4 long Neptune cruise missiles racing across the Black Sea, each carrying 150 kilograms of explosives, each programmed with surgical precision, each flying below the radar horizon. The perfect deception was in motion. Odessa region, Ukraine. A camouflage truck hidden among pine trees, 4 vertical tubes, 4 long Neptune missiles. Range 1,000 kilometers, warhead 150 kilograms each. The targeting package was surgical. Missile 1, S-400 cluster at Cuban Regiment. Missile 2, secondary S-400 cluster with radar. Missile 3, Shishari terminal pump stations. Missile 4, tank farm for economic damage. Final checks complete. Wind speed, temperature, sea conditions. Navigation waypoints confirmed. Sea-skimming profile loaded. Countdown began. 10, 5, 3. First missile, tube lid blew open. Booster ignited. Vertical climb. The Neptune shot skyward. Seconds later, nose turned toward the Black Sea. Rapid descent to sea-skimming altitude. Second missile, third, fourth. 4 shadows disappearing into darkness. Flight time, approximately 40 minutes. The decoy swarms were already airborne. Dozens of drones from multiple positions. Different altitudes, different speeds, different vectors, all converging on Novorossiysk. The trap was set. In the S-400 command bunker, the radar operator's screen suddenly exploded. Dozens of contacts, then hundreds, different altitudes, multiple vectors, all heading for Novorossiysk. Sector alarm screamed. Massive drone swarm, all batteries engage. Pantsir batteries opened fire. White streaks cutting through the night. S-300 systems joined in. S-400s launched expensive interceptors. The sky lit up with explosions. Russian sailors filmed everything. We're destroying them all. Social media filled with success videos. But they were celebrating shooting at ghosts. $2 million missiles hitting $500 drones, or hitting nothing. The real threat was invisible. 4 long Neptunes, meters above the waves, racing through the radar dead zone, 900 kilometers per hour. While Russians focused on decoys, death approached from below. The first 2 Neptunes crossed the coastline, rising slightly. Infrared seekers activated. On the hills, the thermal picture was clear. 96 N6 radar antenna spinning, glowing orange. 92 N6 engagement radar, rectangular signature. 4 S-400 launchers, cylindrical tubes visible. Target confirmed. First Neptune, final course correction. Low approach, last second climb. Vertical dive, impact. 150 kilograms of explosives detonated. The radar head flew into the air. Fragments shredded equipment. Chain reaction started. S-400 missiles inside launchers began cooking off. One explosion, another. Cameras captured the sequence. Blinding flash, massive fireball, secondary explosions, columns of fire from multiple points. Second Neptune arrived seconds later. Target, the other S-400 cluster. Direct hit, another chain reaction. More launchers exploding, more missiles detonating. The invisible dome was shattered. Satellite images confirmed the devastation. 4 S-400 launchers, destroyed. 2 96 N6 radars, obliterated. 2 92 N6 radars, wiped out. The remaining 8 launchers, blind and useless. No radar guidance, no target acquisition, just expensive metal. $500 million, gone in seconds.